All right, there we go. All right, well, my name is Trina Johnson, and I am the founder and CEO of Mirelli Entrepreneur Training for Women. And this is a Mirelli Marketing Masterclass, which is a reoccurring training on marketing topics that we do every other Monday. And we pick a topic to talk about briefly, and then we open up the phones and have a discussion. So I'm going to dive right in. I don't like to take a whole lot of time on these. I like to really get into the meat of the training. So today we are going to talk about mission statements and vision statements. And a lot of people get them confused. They are two different things. And you really should start your business with both of them. And they actually, once you have a strong vision statement and a strong mission statement, they really can feed into like your elevator pitch and then your future marketing messages. So that's where you start. So you start with your vision. No, actually you start with your mission statement. And the best way to really explain the difference is your mission statement is how your company looks to the outside, how you want the world to view your business, how you want your business to show up in the world, whereas your vision statement is more focused on you. Where do you see your business going? What's the business doing for you? And the vision statement is much more internal, and a mission statement is much more external. So we're going to start with the mission statement. So I'm going to share my screen here for a second. So give me a moment while this loads up. And so we're going to talk about how you create a mission statement. Okay, so a mission statement, the very first piece of a mission statement is, what does your company do? Right? You don't make it fancy, just say it. What do you do? I sell shoes. I sell travel. I empower women. I train women how to be entrepreneurs. Just make a statement. What does your company do? And then the next piece is, how do you do it? Right? We're not looking for your operations, but what we're looking for is what makes you different? How do you want to show up in the world? What do you want the world to look at your business as? Really think about, what are your values? What do you bring to the world that's different and unique and really a reflection of you? And so what I suggest is you make a list of like your core values. What are the kinds of things that you really want your business to impact? So here's just some examples, right? You do high quality products, your superior customer service, you protect the quality of the environment, you ensure equal access to resources, you encourage innovation, you practice sustainable development. Those kinds of things are value driven. And so it's what do you do in your business that is of value to the world that you could put, that's part of your mission, right? And then I said, what are your business's core competency? What do you do better than anyone else? Or what do you want to be known for? Do you want to be known for outstanding customer service? Do you want to be known for quick response? Do you want to be known for in-depth training? That's the kind of thing that you want in your mission statement. All right, and then just here are some samples, right? For instance, I said the very first part would be, what does your company do? I sell shoes of the highest quality. I provide educational services that allow children to experience learning success. I grow and market vegetables using organic, sustainable farming practices. Those are kinds of examples of what a company does. But then you want to incorporate part of the why your company does it, or what do you want your company to be known for? So it might be, I sell shoes of the highest quality so every customer can find a pair of shoes they actually love to wear. Or I provide educational services that allow children to experience learning success and become lifelong learners and contributing members to our community. I grow and market vegetables using organic, sustainable marketing practices to give people safe and healthy food choices. See how that is? It's what you do, and then it incorporates what kind of the why you do it, how you do it uniquely, or what your value is in the marketplace. And so take those and then really kind of edit them and massage them to make it into a strong statement, right? So my company's purpose is to grow market vegetables using organic, sustainable farming practices to give people safe and healthy food choices, right? That might be kind of reworded to say, at Earth's Bounty, we grow market vegetables in a way that's good for the earth and good for the table. Notice how that's kind of more of a marketing phrase, but that is what the mission of the company is. All right, so that is what a mission statement is. The mission is, how do you want your company to appear in the world? It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be pages long. It just really needs to be, what do you want to be known for? And that's really what you do as far as mission statement. And then let's move on to the vision statement. All right, so your vision statement is actually, we have a vision board workshop coming up in a couple weeks on August 21st, Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock at Scott's Grand. And if you haven't really been working on a vision, I really suggest you come out to the vision board workshop, and we'll take actually this vision statement and make it visual so that you have a constant reminder of it. But let's go on to a vision statement. How do you write a vision statement, right? This is kind of what you see in your company, not necessarily what the world sees, but what you see, right? So the vision statement really is how you plan to go forward. That's why a vision statement is so important. And that's why when you turn a vision statement into a vision board, it can be really, really powerful. So here's some ways to look, to start on your vision statement. The first is, look at your mission statement, right? It's like, what does your company do and why do you do it? Start there. And then you want to really kind of expand and go, if that's what I'm doing in the world, what does that mean to me? What is it that this business is going to, for me, where is it going to take me in 3 years, 5 years? What are you going to have accomplished if you have achieved that mission that you've written out? And again, it's kind of you focused. What do you see happening for you if you achieve this mission or as you pursue this mission, right? So it's like, if you have trouble visualizing it, pretend that you are the CEO and you're being profiled on the news. In 5 years, what is that news story going to say? What are those reporters going to be asking? And again, it's going to be coming from you outward versus what the world sees in, right? And there's those exercises like, write your obituary or whatever. This is kind of 5 years from now, what you're going to be called by Forbes magazine, and they're going to interview you about what are you going to be able to say is your contribution to the world, and how does that make you feel? That's what your vision is all about. So here's a formula for the vision statement, right? Again, you kind of start with that mission, but then you kind of break it down and go 5 years from now, or it could be 3 years from now, 10 years now. You pick the length of time you want to look, but my company will, what have you achieved by, and then tell us how you have achieved it, right? So your vision statement is, what are you going to achieve and how are you going to achieve it? Not what your company is doing, but what's going to happen for you in there, right? So here's a sample. Like 5 years from now, Tiny Dots Diaper Service will be the top grossing diaper service in South Carolina by consistently providing a reliable, affordable service for moms and dads with small children, right? I mean, that's not the best one. That was the one I came up with. But, it's really 5 years from now, what are you going to be known for? You're going to be known that you are the best diaper service in the state, and you're going to do it because you've been consistent and reliable, and that moms and dads can depend on you, right? So that's the kind of thing you want to think about when you're thinking about your vision statement is, what are you going to be known for in 5 years? So once you've written this out, and again, there may be several vision statements. It's okay to write out 4 or 5 or 10 different vision statements to find the 1 or 2 that really impact you. But you definitely want to, open your mind, be brave, be bold, dare to dream, and give yourself some really lofty vision to go for, right? So once you commit to a vision, once you've written your vision statement, you need to commit to it, right? And that's really how you create your vision board. You put it in your business plan. You actually start to create your elevator pitch around your vision, right? Because the vision statement is, what's your destination? Where are you going? And the more you say it, the more likely you are to achieve it. Right? So, and the vision is what you want to keep alive. You want to share it with your staff. You want to share it with your key clients. If you tell it to people only once, your vision is going to fade and disappear. So you want to constantly talk about it. That's why you put it on a vision board. You print it out. You put it on your desk. You talk about it all the time so you know where you're going and why you're committing to this business. So here are a couple examples of vision statements. And again, these are very simple. But 5 years from now, Paula's will be rated as a 5-star restaurant in the Charleston area by consistently providing a combination of perfectly prepared food and outstanding service that creates an extraordinary dining experience, right? Or 5 years from now, Computer Services Inc. Will have annual revenues of over $1 million by consistently providing timely, reasonably priced repair and instructional services. Or within the next 5 years, ZZZ Tours will become the premier eco tour company in Charleston, increasing revenues to $1 million by 2010 by becoming internationally known for the comfort and excitement of whale-watching tours. Right? Within the next 5 years, the Women's Center will helped create a safer, more harmonious community by helping women acquire the education, skills, and resources necessary to build self-sufficient, prosperous lives. Again, those are all about where are you going, not necessarily where you are today. All right, so I hope that kind of clears it up. I know people are often confused about mission statements, vision statements, and I really think the easiest way to do is the mission statement is what others see, and the vision statement is what you see at your company. So that is it for that. Let me get back to the screen here. Hold on. Well, maybe. Let me see here. Stop share. There it is. Couldn't find where I needed to go. All right, there we go. All right. Hi, Tamara. All right, so if you guys want to unmute, anyone have any questions or comments? How many of you have a mission statement or a vision statement already?
I do not.
You do not.
No.
Are you gonna work on one here in the next couple days?
Yeah, I am. Necessary.
Well, it is a good starting point, and it is one of those things that once you really spend some time to create the vision and then create the mission statement, then create the vision, you really do, it kind of solidifies what your company is all about. And that's really what it's about, is getting it all in your head so that you can really focus on where you want to go. And that's what the real point is. Tamara, what about you? Do you have a mission statement or a vision statement?
I love flowers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a start. That is absolutely a start.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah.
I am.
Absolutely. Juanita, what about you?
I do have one.
Good. Do you have one or do you have both?
I have both. I do need
Okay.
to. I probably need to critique it based off of what you were saying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to critique it and get it a little bit more fine tuned. But I do have both of them.
Good. Good. That's excellent. Excellent. But then I know that you're a rock star, so yeah, I figured. And then who else joined us down here? I have someone here without a name. Hello. I don't know. Who's Alcatel One Touch Fierce XL?
Oh, that's me, Pleasant. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hi. How are you?
Hey, Plezzy, Trina, I invited her.
Yeah, that's great. Love it. So,
Yeah,
what about you? Do you have a mission statement or a vision statement?
I do have both.
Nice.
I probably like Juanita retweaking it and really going back through it and seeing where I need to fine tune it.
Good.
And make sure I like the statement where you say mission statement is what others may see you doing or what they think you're about, and the vision is really what you see yourself doing.
Right. Exactly. Fun. And yes, Tamara, you asked, will I print out this information? I will attach my 2 documents into the files section on the Mirelli group.
Okay.
And after this recording, after I hit stop recording, it will, it takes about an hour or so to process and all that stuff. So later this evening, it'll be posted in there.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
not a problem.
Thank you.
So while I have you on the phone, any questions or any comments or anything marketing-wise that you're struggling with that you'd like some information on? For any of you. It doesn't have to be about mission and vision statements. It can be about anything.
My question, this is Tezzy again.
Yeah.
I have a question for our events, and this is, I know there's always a rule of thumb. So if you can kind of tell me what will be the rule of thumb of marketing your event. So say I have an event that I'm going to do on October the 1st. When do you think, how far should I start pushing it?
Well, okay, so you've got an event on October 1st. Who are you planning to invite to the event? Is it all people who are already associated with you, that are already in communication with you? Or are you going strictly to the public, like cold audience who don't really know you?
It's probably people that is going to be word of mouth and know me, and maybe cold also because they might not know me, but you know of me.
Okay, because obviously when you already have like a mailing list or a Facebook group that you're regularly communicating with and you're inviting them to an event, you really only need 4 to 6 weeks advance notice, okay? Usually, honestly, 10 days you can get people who are really active involved. And here in South Carolina, people aren't going to buy tickets till the last 10 days anyway. They just won't. We're so slow down here. But if you are trying to reach an audience that don't know you, you have to do a lot more. People will not buy or even attend events kind of things until they've been contacted 7 or 8 times. So you have to give yourself enough time to be able to reach out to everyone like 7 times. So that's usually about 3-4 months is what you need to really bring in a cold audience.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can market events, and you can shorten that time frame, right? You can get anyone who is involved in the event, like vendors, speakers, those kinds of people, to really be actively engaged in bringing ticket sales for you, or bringing attendees. Reward them. Just say, for everyone who brings 10 people to the event, who sell 10 tickets or whatever, they get you know, in a drawing for a, you know, $100 gift card or something. You know, and I don't know what the numbers are. You have to work out your numbers, but reward people for bringing people to you. That is very, very effective. Also, make sure that you use all the tools that you have. Make sure you're doing press releases. Make sure that you're using social media, and not just one platform on social media, but use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, you know, Pinterest, because they all bring in different people, and people are all going to see it differently. So don't just rely on Facebook and Facebook only, right? Make sure you spread it out. And then another great way for events is find some what I call like organizational referral sources, like here locally, like a GBN or even Mirelli, Business-Minded Women, Charleston Women in Business. When there's groups of women, if you could get some cheerleaders within the group to bring people to your event, that's very effective. Yeah, because you kind of get that third-party endorsement that way. You know, so that's just a couple ideas. But, you know, if you're having an event October 1st, you have plenty of time to get a good audience there if you really hit it now.
Okay. That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Anyone else with some questions? All right, well then we will wrap it up. Before I go, you know, I have to do a plug, right? So my book is available. Woo! Right? Killer Marketing Strategies is now available. Hey! And you can buy it on Amazon or for Kindle, or just email me or send me a message on Facebook and I will reserve one of my copies for you. They are $19.95, or the Kindle version is $12.99. And I'll have them with me the next couple weeks, so if I see you out somewhere, I can sign one for you. We're having a local author showcase on October 8th. So if any of you are authors or know of any authors, you definitely want to come out to that. And we're going to let the authors speak a little bit about their book and then do book signings. So we've got the vision board coming up. We've got the author showcase coming up. There's just a lot of different Mirelli activities, so definitely watch the Facebook group. If you haven't subscribed to our newsletter, that comes out every Monday morning. Look in the Mirelli group for the link to sign up for the newsletter. And I always give lists of places you can network every week, and any kind of Mirelli announcements that are out there. So definitely check that out. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to say we're done and out. We good?
Thank you.
All righty.
Good. Thank you.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Yes, Katrina. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.